Before you scroll away, take a deep breath. Tonight, I want to tell you a story. Not just any story, but the moment when the words of Allah first touched the earth. A single night that changed the course of history forever. This is the story behind the first revelation of the Quran. Have you ever wondered what it felt like the moment the Quran was revealed for the very first time? Before the world heard even a single verse of Allah's final message. There was silence, a silence so deep it wrapped around a man sitting alone in a cave. That man was Muhammad, peace be upon him. And that night, everything changed. Years before he was known as a prophet, Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known in Makkah as Ameen, the trustworthy. He lived a pure and honest life. He never bowed to idols, he never lied or cheated. But as he grew older, his heart became heavy, seeing his people lost in idol worship, greed, and injustice. So he began to retreat to a quiet cave on a mountain called Hira, just outside Makkah. There, he would sit for hours, sometimes even days, away from the noise of the city, thinking deeply about the truth, about the Creator, about life and purpose. He would pray to the one true God, seeking light and guidance. One night, during the blessed month of Ramadan, something extraordinary happened. The world was silent, the sky was calm, and the cave was peaceful. But suddenly, the air changed. The angel Jibril, known as Gabriel, descended from the heavens with a brightness that filled the cave. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, had never seen anything like it before. Then the angel spoke just one word, Iqra, which means read. The Prophet, trembling, replied, I am not a reader. The angel embraced him tightly and said again, Iqra. Again he said, I am not a reader. A third time, the angel held him and said, Read in the name of your Lord who created man from a clot of blood. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man what he knew not. These were the very first verses of the Quran, revealed from the heavens to the earth. And at that moment, revelation began. A message from the Creator to all of humanity had started. The Prophet, peace be upon him, was shaken and frightened. Imagine being alone in a cave and suddenly hearing the voice of an angel speaking directly to you. He rushed down the mountain, his heart trembling. He went straight to his beloved wife, Khadijah, may Allah be pleased with her, and said, Cover me, cover me. She wrapped him in a blanket and comforted him. He told her everything that happened, and she replied with calmness and faith, By Allah, Allah will never disgrace you. You keep good relations with your family, you help the poor, you serve your guests, and you support the truth. Khadijah then took him to her cousin, Waraka ibn Nawfal, a wise man who knew the previous scriptures. When he heard what had happened, he said, This is the same angel who came to Musa, Moses. You are the prophet of this nation. From that moment, the Quran began to descend, little by little, over the next 23 years. Each verse brought light, guidance, and truth to a world filled with darkness and falsehood. The very first command Allah gave was read. Not fight, not argue, not rule, but read. A message for all time. Seek knowledge, learn, and grow in faith. Those first 5 verses carry the message that shaped all of humanity, that Allah created man, gave him knowledge, and blessed him with the ability to read, write, and understand. From that small cave, on that silent night, began a journey that would change the world forever. The Quran, a book of mercy, wisdom, and guidance, started its descent from the heavens, not to the mountains or the seas, but to the heart of a man chosen by Allah, Muhammad, peace be upon him. More than 1,400 years have passed since that night, but those same words are still being recited today by millions across the world. In mosques, in homes, in schools from Saudi Arabia to France, from Africa to America, from the deserts of Arabia to the snowy lands of Europe. The words revealed in the quiet of a cave now echo across every continent. That night, the night of power, was the night that changed everything. A night when light broke through darkness, when mercy descended upon the earth, and when the Quran began its journey to the hearts of believers. So every time you open the Quran and read, remember where it all began, in the stillness of a cave on the mountain of Hira, with one divine word, Iqra. Read, in the name of your Lord who created. Surah Al-Alaq, 96, 1-5. The night that changed the world. Subscribe for more Islamic stories that touch the heart.